Okay, so here we go. Gonna play some the Stanley Parable. So this is a indie game that came out a while ago. I'm sure there's tons of Let's Plays on it already, but saw it, I wanted to try it out. I think it's pretty hilarious, especially the commentary. So we're gonna play this game for a bit and see how it works out. So begin the game. Load times, load times. The end is never. Okay. Here we go. I don't know. I wonder if it's because Fraps is on. It's slow. Guess I'll figure it out. First time recording a game, so we're gonna play with this and figure it out and see how it goes. Have a drink of water here. Right. Loading, loading, loading. Keep on loading. So we're working on this. Oh, here we go. We're gonna try and get some solo Let's Plays out. I've got my group's gonna be getting some multiplayer stuff coming out, so that's gonna be really awesome. Lots of Town of Salem, a bunch of stuff on Gmod, so that'll be really cool. I'm really looking forward to that. So you can find us at Cookies, Tea, and Murder. And
this is the story of a man named Stanley.
Thank you.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Did I? Did I really? So, the basic premise of this game is you have Mr. Narrator person who narrates the story for you. You're in this little office, and you basically, well, I've played once and I didn't make it out of the office. The game will end in the office if you don't leave. So the best spot is to leave the office. So we've got... And we're gonna
all of his
wander around.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Turned off the computer. So yeah, you're basically alone and you're supposed to be following whatever the narrator tells you to do. Can't jump. Can't do anything except for move, click, and things. Can't do anything there. Not everything opens. So you basically... We're gonna try and find this meeting room like we've been told to find the meeting room. So we've got a bunch of desks. places where you want to go, like you see open doors and stuff, and you want to try and find ways into them, and I have never been successful yet. You can climb up boxes onto things. That's what I did there. Ooh. Aww. Ooh, is this computer on? No. Turn off all the computers.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Hush, you narrator, sir. Hush, you narrator. I do not want to listen to you. Why should I be listening to you? I'm going to touch every little thing because I want to. I hate Mondays. Isn't that a great mug? Who doesn't hate Mondays? Ooh, what's up there? Something we can't get to, so we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Gonna keep going. Gonna keep going. And you can see if you start looking in the hallways that everything is looking a little sketchy. As much as this is an office, it starts looking a little weird.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left. So the narrator wants me to go left. I'm gonna go right because I can.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Do, 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 do. 448, 448, we're gonna get this way. Hey, look, it's the employee lounge.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
So, $1.25, I guess that's not bad. Most drinks are pretty expensive.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Yes!
Really worth it.
Yep, totally worth it, isn't it? I think it's worth it. Don't you think it's worth it? I think it's worth it. Yes, it is.
At this
Yes,
point,
it's worth it.
Stanley's obsession
Yes,
with
it's
this
worth
room
it.
bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Everybody left because I am a boring person according to the narrator. Why, thank you. Why, thank you.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
First open door on his left. So, okay guys, what do you think? Should we go to the left, the way we're supposed to? Or should we go this way? Ooh, which way we're gonna go? Which way? Which way? I'm gonna go this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't
I was,
fired years
yes.
ago.
I was bad at following directions. We're just gonna keep exploring here. We're going to keep exploring, and we're gonna see. We'll go see where it goes. We'll see.
Look, Stanley,
we're
I
moving.
think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I don't know.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult,
Okay.
but the fact is
We're
that
gonna
the
jump onto
story
this
has been
platform,
about
I think.
nothing
We're
but
gonna try
you
that one.
all this time.
So we're
There's
gonna
someone
wait.
you've been neglecting,
wait.
Stanley.
We're gonna wait.
Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
No.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
What kind of chance do you want, Mr. Narrator, sir? What kind of chance do you want? Because I'm not sure. You seem very convinced that I will do whatever you say. Okay, that doesn't go anywhere, so I guess we're going downstairs. Just gonna go downstairs. Whoa. See, now we're getting into the sketchier looking stuff. Getting into the sketchier looking place. Oh, shit. And the door just closed behind us. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's awesome. That's great. That's great.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Alright, should I give the narrator a chance? Maybe? Should we? Should we give the narrator a chance? Should I walk through the red door? I'm gonna walk through the red door. We've been very kind to our narrator.
Thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
I don't really think I can go anywhere but into the store. Oh, loading. Yeah, Stanley Parable. This is it's an interesting game.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
So, we're gonna walk forward. Ooh, what's going on here?
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Aren't we happy? We're here with these psychedelic lights, and the narrator wants us to stay here forever and ever and ever, just staring at the beautiful whatever the hell it is. So we're gonna give us a couple minutes. Yep, a couple minutes. It's pretty. Look at the stars. Pretty stars. Very pretty stars. And we're gonna go through the door, because who really wants to stay here for
No, wait. Where are you going?
away? Ooh, what do we got
Oh,
here?
no.
We got stairs.
Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
The game will reset? Where are we going? What else can we do? Do these stairs go anywhere? We're going upstairs.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh dear. Our narrator is not very pleased. And this is where the stairs lead. Yep, this is where they lead.
Please, Stanley, no!
Boom!
Oh, thank God. You lived. You have... No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Back to what? What are we going back to? I mean, there's nothing here. There's just us sitting here, standing here. There's a pretty room, and that is it. That is all that we are left, is a pretty room of lights. Boom!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
You sound so
Yes.
sad.
Perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about. I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
I don't know. I think this would get pretty boring after a while, minus the calming music and pretty lights and stuff. I mean, this is really not what I want for my life.
No, perhaps not.
Do. Guess we're going back upstairs because there's nothing else for us to do. We're just gonna go upstairs.
My
And we're
God,
going to jump off.
is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, that makes me sound like a horrible person. I want this game to progress.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along.
Oh.
But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all.
Yes.
Well, this one is yours.
It's about choices. I like choices. Choices are good. That's what this game's about. It's about choices. You pick to go left or right. You pick to go through the red door or the blue door. You do choices. Boom.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it?
Oh, we
going
died. We died. Celebrate, we died. And we're back in our office from the beginning. And that's what this game does. That's what happens.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
The end is never. Oh, whoa, what did I do to the computers? They're all at the end is never. That hasn't happened before. The end is never, the end is never, the end is never. Well, let's keep going. Usually there's a countdown that shows up on the computers at some point, the more you play through them. I actually haven't seen the computers do this one before, so that's new. The game changes as you play it. Oh, there's my countdown. There's my countdown. Thank you. We're just gonna go this way. Should we go to the left door this time? We'll be nice and go
When
through
Stanley
the left
came
door.
to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
And you can cut off the guy if you go fast enough. Apparently there's a speed run you can do. I'm not sure. I haven't done that one yet. It's tough.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Tomorrow,
Feeling a
complete
wave of
today's unfinished
disbelief,
agenda items.
Stanley
Right, next
decided to
day's
go
agenda.
up to his
Reflect.
boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Target. Push for funding RD, blah, blah. Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire synergizing paper guy. Who moved my desk? Future was yesterday, tomorrow is now. Oh boy. Meeting room. Do not alter without consulting the whiteboard manager. Cabal planning? Oh boy. Number of slides on this slide. Slides, charts. Charts and slides. What do people want? Things, money, more money, happy feelings? Mike James, you're fired. So apparently happy feelings are not necessary. Rate of increase in grasp per... Whoa, please, no more charts, I'm begging. Oh, whoa. See, this is what I like about this game, is there's a whole bunch of just the little things that they added in that make it very entertaining. We're gonna keep going. Ah, the broom closet. This can lead to some very funny
Stanley
stuff.
stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
So, if you wait long enough in the broom closet, the narrator just slowly starts going insane.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
And the narrator will just get mad, and more mad, and more mad, because we're sitting
It was
in a closet.
baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Sweet FA. Yes. Yes, indeed.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes. Yes, I
Standing
am.
around doing nothing?
Yep.
Why?
'Cause-
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Because I want to see how long I can go without pissing you off. Is it working?
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally This closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
I just unlocked the You Can't Jump achievement.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
And we've just broken the fourth wall. And we're just gonna see.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Yep.
That or with drug
stupid
money.
Old Stanley.
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
And now narrator's getting mad. Very mad.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
Oh?
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system, and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities.
Yes.
It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
And again, we have broken the fourth wall and talked about, the tropes, and that's basically what this is. It's the narrative commentary. And, we're just gonna continue until the narrator goes insane. If he says anything again, I don't know. I haven't stayed in the broom closet ever this long before, so that was quite entertaining. We get some nails and some duct tape and some wrenches and some wire, and all of this seems pretty useful. I mean, I would take some of this stuff with me, Stanley, just so you know, but Stanley's a bit of an idiot, so yeah, looks like our narrator has decided to stop again. And I'm actually gonna leave it here in the broom closet, so catch you again next time from the broom closet, possibly in Stanley Parable. We'll see where we end up.